appearance, appearance.
One very important thing before we start. Please make sure to take an active part in these lessons. You cannot just watch, okay? You need to practice with me. Otherwise, it won't make any sense, okay? So every time I say repeat, just do it. Let's start with the questions. If you don't know what someone looks like, you can ask, what does she look like? Or what does he look like? Or if you want to be more specific, you can ask, what does your sister look like? Repeat after me. What does she look like? What does she look like? What does your sister look like? What does your sister look like? You can also ask, can you describe her? Or can you describe him? I didn't say her or him, I say him. Okay? So can you describe her? Repeat. Can you describe her? Can you describe her? Can you describe him? Can you describe him? This section is about height. You can ask, for example, how tall are you? Repeat. How tall are you? How tall are you? Okay. You can say tall, tall. Repeat. Tall, short, short, average height, average height. Okay, let's practice. She's quite tall. She's quite tall. My mom is short. My mom is short. She's of average height. She's of average height. Next, let's talk about build. You can ask, for example, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? And it's weigh, not weight, okay? This is a mistake that I hear from my students. So it's not weight, but weigh is a verb, okay? How much do you weigh? Repeat. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? You can say slim. Remember, it's not slim, it's slim, like this. This is slim. Repeat. Slim. Slim. You can also say slender. Repeat. Slender. Slender. You can also say fat, but don't say that because it's very offensive. So don't say fat. She's fat or something like this. You can say overweight. Overweight. Repeat. Overweight. Heavy set. Heavy set. Plus size. Plus size. Or curvy. Curvy for women. Okay? Curvy. Curvy. You can also say fit. Again, it's not feet, but fit, like this is fit. Repeat, fit. Lean, lean. Let's practice. The woman in the picture is very slim. The woman in the picture is very slim. I'm slightly overweight. I'm slightly overweight. She's a plus-size woman. She's a plus-size woman. He's a little heavy-set. He's a little heavy-set. The man and the woman in the picture are lean and fit. Let's talk about her now. With the word her, you need to use the verb is, not are. Okay, so if you want to ask a question, ask what color is your hair, not what color are your hair. Okay, we can have straight hair, straight, repeat, straight, straight, wavy, wavy, curly, curly. Okay, let's practice. This woman has straight hair. This woman has straight hair. This woman has wavy hair. This woman has wavy hair. This woman has curly hair. This woman has curly hair. Okay, sometimes I have straight hair, sometimes I have wavy hair, and sometimes I have curly hair. What about you? Do you have straight, wavy, or maybe curly hair? Write in the comments. Let's talk about hair color. Okay, you can have blonde hair. Repeat, blonde, blonde, brown, brown, red, red, black, black, gray, gray. Let's practice. I have dark hair. I have dark hair. Do you have dark hair? Do you have dark hair? My sister has red hair. My sister has red hair. She has blonde hair. She has blonde hair. You can also say she's blonde. She's blonde. Let's talk about length of your hair. You can have short hair, you can have long hair, and you can have shoulder length hair. Okay, let's practice. I have short hair. I have short hair. My mom has long hair. My mom has long hair. I have shoulder length hair. I have shoulder length hair. You can also say your hair is neither too long nor too short. It's shoulder length. Your hair is neither too long nor too short. It's shoulder length. Let's talk about other words which are connected with hair. Okay, you can be bald. Bald. Repeat. Bald. When you have no hair, you're bald. You can also have bangs. Bangs. In British English, it's gonna be a fringe. Okay, so in American English, a fringe is something different. It's a part of carpet, something like this. So there are different words. Okay, in American English, it's bangs. In British English, it's a fringe. A fringe. Okay. You can also have ponytail. Repeat. Ponytail. Ponytail. And you can have pigtails. Pigtails. Okay, let's practice. My father is bald. My father is bald. She has bangs. She has bangs. She has a ponytail. She has a ponytail. My daughter likes wearing her pigtails to school. My daughter likes wearing her pigtails to school. Freckles. Repeat. Freckles. Freckles. I usually get freckles in the summer. I usually get freckles in the summer. Wrinkles. Wrinkles. My grandma has a lot of wrinkles. My grandma has a lot of wrinkles. Tent. Tent. You look tanned. Have you been sunbathing? You look tanned. Have you been sunbathing? Pale. Pale. In winter, I'm usually pale, or when I'm sick, I look pale. In winter, I'm usually pale, or when I'm sick, I look pale. In winter, I'm usually pale, or when I'm sick, I look pale. Mall. Repeat. Mall. Mall. I have a mole on my cheek. I have a mole on my cheek. Pimples. Pimples. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of pimples on my face. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of pimples on my face. Beard, beard. Mustache, mustache. My husband has a beard and a mustache. My husband has a beard and a mustache. Repeat. Beautiful, beautiful. She looks beautiful in that dress. She looks beautiful in that dress. Pretty, pretty. She's really pretty. She's really pretty. Handsome, handsome. My son is handsome. My son is handsome. Ugly, ugly. It's ugly. Don't touch it. It's ugly. Don't touch it. Now let's have some fun and let's make up a story. At a police station, a police officer is talking to a woman. She's trying to help the police find a missing person. The officer asks, "Can you describe her?" The woman thinks for a moment and says, "Yes, she's tall and slim. She has straight blonde hair. Her hair is long and she sometimes wears it in a ponytail. She also has bangs." The officer writes down the description. "Does she have any freckles?" he asks. "Yes," the woman replies. "She has some freckles on her face and she's tanned, but she also has a few pimples on her cheeks." The officer asks more questions. "What about her face? Is she pretty?" "She's very pretty," the woman says. The officer asks, "What about the man who was with her? Did you notice anything about him?" "Yes," the woman answers. "He's handsome. He has a beard and a mustache." Okay, that's it for today. Your homework will be, as always, practice the sentences and words from today's lesson and watch the video about Arizona. I put a link in the video description, okay? I apologize for my voice. I was sick and I still have this voice from when I was sick, okay? Next section is about Arizona. Thanks for today.
Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. Arizona is a state in the southwestern part of the United States. Its capital city is Phoenix, which is also the largest city in the state. Arizona has a population of about 7.5 million people. What is Arizona famous for? Arizona is famous for the Grand Canyon, one of the most beautiful natural wonders in the world. Many tourists visit every year to see its deep valleys and colorful rocks. It is located in the northern part of Arizona and is part of Grand Canyon National Park. The canyon is 277 miles, 446 kilometers, long, 18 miles, 29 kilometers, wide, and more than a mile, 1.6 kilometers, deep in some places. It was formed over millions of years by the Colorado River, which still flows at the bottom. The canyon's rocks show layers of history, some of them being over 2 billion years old. Grand Canyon South Rim versus North Rim. There are two main areas for visitors. South Rim, this is the most popular part of the canyon, with many viewpoints, hotels, and visitor centers. It is open all year and is easy to reach from Phoenix and Las Vegas. North Rim, this area is less crowded and has a cooler climate because it is higher in elevation. It is only open from May to October because of snow in the winter. How to get to the Grand Canyon. Most people visit the South Rim, which is about 3.5 hours from Phoenix by car, 4.5 hours from Las Vegas by car, 1.5 hours from Flagstaff, a smaller city in northern Arizona. There is also the Grand Canyon Railway, which runs from Williams, Arizona, to the South Rim. The Grand Canyon is a must-see place for anyone visiting Arizona. It is a great spot for nature lovers, hikers, and adventure seekers. Whether you want to walk along the rim, hike deep into the canyon, or just enjoy the amazing views, the Grand Canyon is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Other attractions in Arizona include Monument Valley, a desert area with big red rock formations. Sedona, a small city known for its red rocks and hiking trails. Antelope Canyon, a narrow canyon with beautiful light effects. Saguaro National Park, a park full of giant cactus plants. Living in Arizona. Arizona has both good and bad places to live. Some of the best cities to live in include Scottsdale, a safe and beautiful city with many restaurants and golf courses. Gilbert, a family-friendly city with good schools. Tucson, a more affordable city with a warm climate and a large university. Some places are not so good to live in because of crime or other problems, such as South Phoenix, some areas have high crime rates. Maryvale, West Phoenix, also known for crime and lower quality housing. Is Arizona cheap or expensive? Arizona is not the cheapest state, but it is more affordable than California or New York. The average house price in Arizona is about $420,000, this can change. Some cities, like Phoenix and Scottsdale, are expensive, but smaller cities like Tucson and Mesa are more affordable. Taxes in Arizona are lower than in many states. The sales tax is around 5.6% to 10%, and the income tax is between 2.5% and 4.5%, depending on how much money you make. Weather and high temperatures. Arizona is one of the hottest states in the U.S. Summers in Phoenix and Tucson can reach 110 degrees Fahrenheit 43 degrees Celsius or higher. The weather is mostly dry, with little rain. Winters are warm, and many people enjoy living in Arizona because it does not get too cold. Arizona is a great place for people who love warm weather, beautiful nature, and lower taxes. However, summers can be very hot, and some areas are expensive. If you like the desert and outdoor activities, Arizona might be a good place for you.